Hello, my people. What's going on? It's your girl Karaleise, and I'm here to help you think better so you can work better and have higher quality deliverables, right? Today I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm just wearing whatever I want. I work from home, so I can dress however I want, my pajamas, or I can dress myself up, whatever I feel like I do. Okay, today I feel like wearing this is what I'm wearing. All right, I hope you guys like it. It's very, very girly. You don't gotta get my laugh in somehow. All right, so I want to talk to you guys about being transparent and that there is nowhere to hide when you're a BA. There's nowhere to hide. What do I mean by this? I mean, you can't sneak anything in. All right, so everything you're doing is going to be obvious to the entire team. If you're working in agile, it's even more so because all of your user stories are listed somewhere that's clearly to be seen by everybody. If you're using Jira, everybody can look at the Jira board, everybody can look at the backlog, everybody can see what the stories are, they can click into it and see what it is. Even if they can't edit it, they can see it. So your work is obvious. Your work is transparent. Everybody can know what you've written. So if you're writing some user stories that look like chicken scratch, everybody can see it. All right? There is nowhere to hide when you're a BA. And if you're working in waterfall, your requirements are going to have to pass down the line to the developers and the designers, and everybody going to read what you wrote in the requirements. So there's no way to hide. This is the reason why you have to have good deliverables. You have to have good requirements, well-written requirements, or well-written user stories with good acceptance criteria. Whether you want to use jerkin format, which is given, then, when, or you want to use a TDD or a custom format, it doesn't matter, but it must be well written, clear, atomic. I gave you that video, check out this video, that has all of what makes a good requirement, okay, what makes a requirement good. So all of your requirements are visible to everyone, and they can see the quality of your work, so you can't hide. Why I want to focus on this is also because you can't sneak anything in. There's no sneaking things in to the back door through some little thing. You write a story and somebody just goes off and builds it and nobody knew. The manager didn't know, the product owner didn't know, the project manager didn't know, and then this becomes a surprise. You will be found out. So because everything you do, the entire team has to know about it, then if you have an idea for something, just discuss it with the team. Talk about it in your refinement sessions. Talk about it in the grooming, if you're a part of the grooming, and obviously at sprint planning. So everybody gets a chance to see it. Everybody gets a chance to critique it. And if it's not a good idea, then it'll be found out, and they'll just, you talk about it enough to determine if it's a good idea or not, right? You can't just write user stories and throw them over the wall, and then the person picking it up thinks it's approved because it was assigned to them, and then they go build something, and then when you get to release, you're like, where did this come from? We didn't talk about that. That wasn't approved. Who decided on this? Ugh. Everybody's confused, and then they eventually find out that it's you because you wrote the story or the requirement, right? So there is nothing you can sneak in. Don't even try it. It's not going to work. Have the discussion. If your idea is worth its salt, they may take your idea. Sometimes they don't take your idea and they suffer in the end, because at the end of the day, they may release something that's not the best quality, and then the customers complain and they come back to the very idea you gave them in the first place. It's okay, right? It's not your company, okay? So don't be attached to your idea like they have to do it. They don't have to do it. But you, in fulfilling your job as a professional business analyst, you are going to have the conversations, the stakeholder interviews. You're going to present to the team. You're going to get all the buy-in that you need so that whatever you have in your user stories or your requirements document is all been approved and you didn't sneak in anything. So you can't have them approve the requirements document and then you go change stuff behind their back. Not going to work. You're going to be found out. And you can't have user stories. If you have an approval process for user stories, maybe by a client, maybe it's an external client, once they approve it, you can't go back and change it behind their back where they didn't know and change the whole thing. That's not good. Or you can't sneak in a user story into the sprint and people think it's approved and they go work on it and then come to find out nobody knew why they were doing this thing. Okay, so You are very transparent. You should be transparent. What you're working on is transparent, and it should all be in the open. Nothing is being snuck under the table, okay? And everybody needs to know about what they're working on and give their input. And if you need to get it approved by a manager or project manager or whatever, do that before you put it into the sprint. So that's what I have for you today. I hope this was helpful, just my little nugget to help you think better and work better and have higher quality requirements, documents, user stories, and other deliverables. All right, so we're going to do this together. I'm here to help you. Go check out my website, karaleise.com, for the resources I have available for business analysts, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.